Okay, in this video, we are going to learn the difference between complementary and supplementary angles. Complementary angles are two angles whose sum is a right angle, or two angles whose sum is 90 degrees. So if we take a look at a proof example of this, we are given that angle 1 is complementary to angle 2. So we always start our proof by copying down our given. So statement number 1 should say angle 1 is complementary to angle 2. The reason that goes with that first statement is given. So now let's think about for a minute, what does that mean? If angle 1 is complementary to angle 2, what conclusion can we make? Well, based on that definition, we can conclude that angle ABC must be a right angle. So that would be our statement number 2, by definition of complementary. Statement number 2 should say, angle ABC is a right angle, and the reason comes from the definition of complementary angles. If two angles are complementary, then they form a right angle. Notice that I used statement number 1 in my if, and then statement number 2 in my then. So if I know this is a right angle, then I can reach my final conclusion, which says that ray BA is perpendicular to ray BC. Because if two rays form a right angle, then they are perpendicular. Our definition of supplementary is two angles whose sum is a straight angle, or two angles whose sum is 180 degrees. So taking a look at the next proof example, we are given diagram as shown. So let's begin this proof by copying down our given. Diagram is shown, the reason given. What does this mean? Typically when we're given a diagram as shown, our next statement is going to say a straight angle. In this case, angle PQR is a straight angle. The reason for this is assumed from the diagram. Now notice that angle 1 and angle 2 make up angle PQR. So therefore, if two angles make up a straight angle, then by our definition of supplementary, we can go to our proof statement, our final conclusion. So statement number 3 is going to say our proof. Angle 1 is supplementary to angle 2. The reason for this comes from our definition of supplementary angles. If two angles form a straight angle, then they are supplementary. So now you should be able to use complementary and supplementary angles in proofs.